Hey y'all, what's up? I'm here for Black Ink Crew season 4 episode. I don't know, but I'm letting y'all know right now. If y'all don't get love and hip hop from me tonight, y'all definitely will get it tomorrow. Um, I saw bits and pieces of it when it first came on at 8 o'clock, but I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing, and take notes or whatever. So, and I'm not sure if I feel like waiting around to 12 o'clock for it to come back on. So, if I don't do it tonight, you guys will definitely get it sometime tomorrow, late in the evening, or tomorrow night. Because now, if you guys watch my video in regards to my job or whatever, I was working Monday through Thursday. Now I'm be working Monday through Friday, 10 to 5. So, well, no, 10:30 to 5. So yeah. Um, but let's just get into this episode. But that's extra money for me. An extra day, extra money. So I ain't complaining. But anyways, let's get into this episode. So, we start off with Donna and Naeem. They go out to dinner. He pretty much feel. You guys know how his girlfriend feels about Donna, but he feels like he can't cut her off because they've been good friends for a long time and everything. And Donna, she starts telling him about Max or whatever, that whole situation. And Naeem tells her maybe, you should just step away for a minute, you know what I'm saying, and get your head right and really figure this thing out. And next thing you know, I guess Naeem asked her something about, I don't know if he asked her to go, he asked her to go somewhere. I don't know if he asked her to go back to the crib or to go to some party or something. I didn't quite catch it, but Donna was kind of like, he looked like he trying to be on some more than some, friend type of shit. And she was like, we did hook up in the past or whatever, but that was a long time ago, and da da da. And he got this relationship with Alexis, and I'm not trying to come in between that, this, that, and third. So she just tells him, she gonna catch him later. So we get to C's and Duchess. They're at the crib or whatever, chilling. She makes dinner, and she tells him, she's gonna stop stressing about the whole baby mama situation and yada yada yada. And she has this grand idea in regards to his, Hennessy fountain at their wedding or whatever, whenever that's gonna be. Because didn't he say spring, right? This the first official day of summer. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, petty.com. I'm just saying. But anyways, she gets him, one of those clear what you call it, big pitchers or whatever that you put lemonade in, and whatever, and it has the little thing where the little handle thing where you pour the drink out or whatever. She had one of those, and she was like, you could put your Henny in here and all this other stuff, and he ain't feeling it. He said that ain't a motherfucking fountain, bitch. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But she feels like that'll be kind of tacky or something like that. So she feels like her idea is better in regards to that situation. But he tells her about his spot on 125th or whatever, and how the other spot that he had, I guess, didn't go as planned. It fell through or whatever. But he does have another spot that he's been looking at, and he's really interested in buying it or whatever. And he's sitting up here saying that he's still gonna buy her that 2.5 million crib in a couple of years. I said a couple of years. I don't know about a couple, maybe several. I don't know, but anyways, we at Black Ink. Sky, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read my notes. Sky, she comes in kind of feeling down or whatever. She, she's talk about her sons, and I think one of their birthdays came up or something like that. So she's just kind of feeling down, and they're both teenagers now. And they, ask her, like, when was the last time you seen them and everything. And she said the last time she saw them was when she did her first bid in jail or whatever. And, I mean, after she did her first bid in jail. And she that's when she starts getting emotional, and she took them out for Halloween, and she noticed like the bond that they had with everybody in the neighborhood, and she don't want to she didn't want to come between that and everything, this, that, and the third. And it's just like I said, I've said this before, it does break my heart when I see Sky talk about her kids and everything, because I know it's genuine. I know it's genuine, and I know it's really coming from her heart. You know what I'm saying? So I do get teary eyed when she, whenever she talks about her kids and gets emotional and everything. And she doesn't really know what she wants to do, as far as whether she wants to meet them or whether she just kind of wants to still stay away and not disturb their lives or whatever. So next up we get Ted and Cease. They're walking the streets of New York, and they pop up on the place that Cease is talking about buying. So they walk in, there's boxes and shit everywhere. Ted, he just like he ain't feeling it, and he's saying that it's not bigger than black ink or whatever. Cease is like, true, but it's just something I guess different about it. And he, his ass is getting all big, talking about, it's gonna be classical or some shit. And they start playing some classical music in the background, and they panned the camera on Ted, and he was kind of like, and that's when the shit, cut or whatever. I said they fucking tried it with that shit right there. That shit had me weak for some reason. But anyways, what else happened? Ted is pretty much asking Cease, like, are you sure about this? And, I kind of got an emotional attachment to the other shop or whatever. There's a lot of memories there, and, all this other stuff. And, the guy, the realtor or whatever, he comes back in and asks, are they ready to make a decision? And Cease, he signs the papers, and that's that. Move out. I will say the space does look kind of smaller than the space that he got now. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, do any of you guys live in New York? If y'all do y'all know if his shop if that shop is open or not? Y'all let me know if y'all know something, or even if you ain't from New York, if you just heard some or whatever, y'all let me know. But anyways, back to Black Ink. They're having like an art show for oh shit or whatever. They're showcasing his other talents besides doing tattoos. So they have like his paintings hanging up on the wall or whatever. They're actually waiting on shit to get there. He's late as usual, you know what I'm saying? And Cease is telling somebody to call him. Nobody want to fucking call him because they fucking tired of calling him every time he don't show up to some shit. You know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, he walks in. The first thing he's thinking about is grabbing a motherfucking drink. I'm looking like, and Sky, she was like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like, didn't you just get suspended for drinking on the job? Like, what's really good? You know what I'm saying? And, Cease is like that shit is a big part of him moving to 125th. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't know if shit is really taking this seriously or not. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, we'll get to that. Anyways, moving on, we get to the day after. Cease, he lets Ted and I think Walt know that he's going to be touching up Raw Ali's tat or whatever. Raw Ali from Love and Hip Hop, New York. And Cease doesn't clearly Cease didn't know about the beef that Sky and Raw Ali had or whatever. And apparently, we all heard about, this beef. I think it was sometime last year or whatever. Sky's friend had like this eyelash line or whatever, and Rob was trying to, I guess promote it like it was hers and all this other stuff. And, so next thing you know, Rob, she shows up and everything. And Rob, she immediately asks about Sky or whatever. And, she's like, oh no. Cease tells her that Sky is off for today. And, she calls her a cokehead and how you just can't be running up on people and thinking ain't nothing going to happen to you, this, that, and the third. I'm like, Rob, shut your bitch ass up. Like, y'all already know how I feel about Riley. Like, but anyways, Ted, Ted, no. Cease tells Ted to, call Sky after he's done with Ross tattoo or whatever, this, that, and the third. And Ted was like, I mean, I was gonna call her regardless, but I mean, hey, if you want to start some shit, you already know this shit is not gonna end well. So I mean, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Cease, he doesn't like getting into female stuff, so he say any whore. He's talking about loyalty as he's doing Ross tattoo, and he's like, Sky can't be having her business all out in the street, and shit, he gotta stop this drinking and all this other stuff. Sky, she comes in, she's TTG, she ready to go, she got the Scully on, and like she not there to fucking talk, she's there to fucking fight. And you know what I'm saying? Ted, he's starting to feel like, it's more than just about some fucking eyelashes. Maybe it's about her kids or whatever, this, that, and the third. Next thing you know, Roz like, you coming in here like you ready to fight or whatever. Like, that's what you want to do? That's what you want to do? Sky like, yeah, bitch, like, let's go. Like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, Sky hits her. They, look like Sky kind of, I'm sorry. The way I saw it, y'all could, tell me how y'all saw it. It kind of looked like Sky was doing more to me. In my opinion, it looked like Rob wasn't doing nothing but pulling her hair. I mean, it looked like, no, it looked like Rob kind of, pulled Sky's hair, but then also she just gave her like a little scratch too. You know what I'm saying? But it looked like Sky was doing more than what Rob was doing, so I'm just saying, y'all let me know how y'all feel though. But anyways, so they break it up, of course, or whatever. And Sky, she comes out the back hype and shit, talk about some, you guys want a shot? I was like, bitch, what? You just got finished fighting this shit, and you first thing you talking about is a shot. You don't ask for no motherfucking water. Your mouth ain't dehydrated after using all your energy to fight. You know what I'm saying? I was like, your mouth ain't dry. You ain't dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? You talk about a shot and shit. And they feel like she doesn't need a shot, and it's a lot is on her mind, in regards to her kids and everything, and she apologizes to Cease for causing the commotion in his shop with this, that, and the third. Sky, she goes to the back and cleans up the mess that she made, and she's saying how she wants to be a corporate bitch, you know what I'm saying, but her past is always haunting her, with her kids, and just everything she has gone through in life, and how she had to fight, and whatever else she was saying. But anyways, moving on from that, we get to Art to Ink Puma shop, and they're having an event or whatever. I can't remember the name of the event that they called it or whatever, but they had people in there painting pictures, and they're giving this welcome toast to Donna. She's thanking Naeem for helping her and all this other stuff, and she's thanking him for everything. Alexis comes, and Sassy is kind of shocked considering the tension that is between Donna and Alexis or whatever. So Sassy pulls Alexis outside, and Alexis has like I think the person that she had with her was her friend, interpreting for her, so people can understand her and everything. So Sassy lets her know that Donna is there and everything, and she knows that there's tension between them, and Alexis is like, why you look suspicious, or what's your suspicion or whatever, and whatever, like, did they ever mess around? And Sassy was like, I mean, she said that they messed around a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? And so she's, Alexis, she's upset, and she's like, pissed off or whatever. And so because she's like, Naeem never told her that, you know what I'm saying? He's saying that they never fucked around at all, you know what I'm saying? So Donna, hold up, am I missing something here? Oh no, okay, I know what I did. Okay, so Alexis, she comes back into the shop or whatever to confront Donna, and Donna is letting her know like we had relations before y'all met. You know what I'm saying? And Donna says that like you should be having a conversation with him and not me, which is true. I can't stand when females do that. Why do you come for the female and not come to your dude? I mean, even though clearly he lied about it, but I mean, still, she was coming at Donna like as if Donna, was supposed to tell her this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just all up in her face and all this other stuff. With her hands and you know what I'm saying, and Donna, is pretty much, Donna gonna sit up here and say, like, I never had, like, a deaf person come at me before this, that, and third. Like, she needs to use her inside hands. I said, this bitch said she need to use her inside hands. I threw my fucking hands up. I was like, girl, I'm not messing with Donna tonight. I'm not fucking messing with her. Okay? So, Alexis is still coming at her all up in her face, doing all this and all this other stuff. And Donna was like, well, now you coming at me like that, I'm gonna suck his dick, make sure I suck his dick real good and all this other stuff. I said, see, Donna, bitch, I was feeling you where you was coming from and how, Alexis should be talking to him and not you and all this other bullshit. But then you gonna say that shit. This is why people talk about your ass. This is exactly why people talk about your dumb ass, okay? Like, you ain't have to go, you did not have to go the fuck there. You know what I'm saying? And, Donna, she starts reflecting on everybody that tried to fight her, and next thing you know, Donna, she threw the, Donna was like, I'm tired of getting hit first, so I threw the first hit, and, security kind of immediately breaks it up. Naeem, he's going off at this point, like as if Alexis didn't have a part in this shit, when she was the one who started it, then she also tried to tell Donna to get out, like as if, she run the shop or whatever. Your mans don't even run this damn shop. He's just a tattoo artist there. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Naeem going off on, trying to go off on Donna like as if his girl wasn't in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? She came the fuck off first. You know what I'm saying? And, Puma, was like that there's always some Jerry Springer shit going on with Donna or whatever. Donna was like, this is not the impression that I wanted to give, and that I hope, I didn't ruin my chances with Puma and all this other bullshit. Next we get Sky real quick. She's pretty much packing her bags to go see her kids. She also wrote a letter just in case or whatever. And then, as she's in the car and she's thinking and thinking about it, she was on her way to the airport, and as she's thinking and thinking about it, she ends up telling the taxi to turn back around or whatever. I was like, damn, Sky, you know what I'm saying? But I understand, I don't understand, but I can empathize, because I can only imagine how that feels to have kids that you had to, give up because you didn't have the capability to take care of them. You know what I'm saying? So I know that had to be hard for her, and making the decision that she make, but I hope that she does eventually muster up the courage to, see them and talk to them and about any questions they may have, or you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, like and just so she can have some peace as well, you know what I'm saying, but yeah, that was really sad. I was sad that she, kind of she kind of got discouraged, you know what I mean? But I hope, like I said, I hope that eventually she'll get the courage to really go through with it, you know what I'm saying? But moving on from that, we're back at Black Ink. He had an appointment. Of course, he had the client waiting yet again. Had her waiting for 4 hours or whatever before she finally just said, fuck it. I wouldn't be waiting that motherfucker long for no goddamn baggage. 4 fucking hours before you decide to leave? Shit. Shit in me. Okay? But anyways, Cease pretty much feels like shit is taking advantage of him, and shit comes in like it's nothing. He makes a joke about how he was having sex or whatever. Cease at this point, he's going off and saying that he feels like shit is taking things as a joke or whatever. Cease is pretty much popping off at this point. He's getting irate, saying that him and shit is done, and he believed in him. And at this point, Cease is having a mental breakdown. And Melanie, she was also in the shop at the time, and she ended up stepping out at one point because Cease was just, throwing shit or whatever. He was just, like I said, he was having a mental breakdown at this point. Shit is still trying to talk to him, and Cease ain't trying to hear him. He's still hurt and everything. And Mel, shit goes outside, and Mel, she pulls him to the side and everything, and they're having a conversation, and shit, feels bad now, and thinks that maybe C should focus on somebody else or whatever, this, that, and the third. And that was pretty much the episode. Honestly, I know some people might feel like C's is being dramatic or whatever, this, that, and the third. We know how C's can be, but with this situation, I do get it, because it's like he did believe in shit. He was one of the few people that believed in him and tried to have his back and give him chance after chance after chance, and then he shitted on him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? This person sitting up here trying to vouch for you and trying to give you all these chances, and you just shit on them like that. Like, I probably would have had a nervous breakdown too, to be quite honest. You know what I'm saying? Especially when there's other things that's probably going on, and you just get fed up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like I said, I felt C's. I'm not gonna sit up here and say he was being dramatic or whatever. I felt him on that for real. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure that shit ain't going nowhere. So I don't know. But anyways, you guys let me know how you feel about the episode. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys come back. Like I said, if I don't come back tonight for Love and Hip Hop, I will be back tomorrow night for it. Alright? Alright. So I'll see y'all later. Peace.